volatile, can be very bad from the standpoint of policy. Where in policy, what you want is someone who can actually sort of say something clearly, whatever it is. And I think this, in effect, helps to explain why the discourse of the climate change debate is the way it is. Because the extreme sides, both sides, right, are clearly reductionists in the sense of drawing on the various knowledges that are potentially available. But they are, in fact, very persuasive, not only from the standpoint of policymakers getting a concrete sense of what needs to be done, but also in terms of, and this is very important, where should future funding for science go? Okay? I mean, one of the arguments that the people who are on the negative denial side of climate change like to always make, and it is and it's not a decisive argument, but it is an argument, is that people who have wanted to promote the idea, one of the reasons why the idea of long-term detrimental climate change has been promoted so heavily is partly to keep the research funding going to see whether this hypothesis is really true. Right? So in other words, it costs a lot of money to do scientific research, to actually study what the truth of the matter is. So unless you say at the outset that you kind of already know what the answer is, but you just need a little more money,